Last year, I lost an argument with my roommate about whose turn it was to take out the trash. I won the argument. I proved I was right. And you know what happened? He didn't talk to me for 3 days. And the trash still didn't get taken out. That's when I realized something uncomfortable. Being right and being smart are two completely different things. After that, I started paying attention to people who always seemed unusually calm and capable. The ones everyone goes to for advice. The ones who don't seem to get dragged into unnecessary drama. And I noticed something interesting. They weren't necessarily smarter than everyone else. They just had a few habits that most people don't. The first one is simple. They don't enter arguments to win. They enter them to understand. When someone disagrees with you, your brain immediately starts preparing a defense. But instead of doing that, try asking, wait, why do you see it that way? You might still disagree, but now you're actually having a conversation instead of fighting to prove who's right. The second habit is even more important. They treat problems like puzzles, not personal attacks. You give a terrible presentation at work, and your brain says, I'm bad at my job. Someone with a different mindset asks, okay, what exactly went wrong? Same failure, completely different response. One person attacks themselves, the other looks for information. Then there's a habit that sounds almost boring. They don't waste energy on things they can't control. Traffic, weather, what someone thinks about you, whether your coworker likes you. None of these things become better because you spend 3 hours worrying about them.
They ask one question: can I do something about this? If the answer is no, they move on. And here's another strange one. They're comfortable with silence. Most of us feel pressure to fill every awkward pause, so we start talking, explaining, or saying things we didn't even need to say. But confident people can simply wait. They don't need to prove themselves every second. And all of these habits lead to one tiny skill. They don't react immediately. Someone cuts you off in traffic. You receive a rude message. Someone criticizes you. Your first instinct is to respond. But the smartest move might be to do nothing for 2 seconds. Just pause. Because that tiny gap between what happens and how you respond is where good decisions are made. None of this requires you to be born a genius. These are habits, and habits can be built. So don't try to change everything today. Pick just one of these, especially that 2-second pause, and use it the next time something triggers you. You might be surprised by how differently you think when you stop reacting and start responding.